Hi, my name is Aicha. I'm a creative technologist, a futurist, and an artist. Welcome to my digital corner. This become really longer. So the thing is, there is part two. I was not exactly planning this, but then I realized that I didn't tell all the things I wanted to tell, and there will be an exact comparison. In the earlier video, I returned home from gym and then record the video. And this morning, so that was like after 9:30 I went to gym and it was 1 hour. And when I was recording, it was like I told in the video, it was very late in the night. And today it's 10:44 to be exact. And in the morning at 8 o'clock, I was in the pool. I woke up at 7 or something. I was in the pool for 30 minutes. And then um, I have some tips for you. So the thing is, for example, eating healthy is a choice. You need to actively choosing it. Mm, what did I do this morning right? I believe we will see in long term. I want to have a really long and healthy life. We will see. Um, I did boil eggs before I go to the pool, and not eggs, an egg. And then when I came back, I was really hungry. And one thing you should know about me, I'm not patient. I am not really patient. I want things to be, I learned, but I'm still me. Mm, I had the egg, so that's how many minutes? For 2 minutes, I've been talking about boiling an egg. So I have more tips for the rest. Another thing, I told this in other videos about going to pool. For example, I'm not really a good swimmer, but I try to invent games for myself. For example, something that I am trying to have that I'm go underwater for 70% of this pool length. Does this make sense? So I'm trying to have hold my breath longer. And then, for example, let's say I'm too tired to go back and forth, and then I stop on the side and put my nose like this, and then dive in and try to have hold my breath. And then I look back how much I went and blah blah. So I try to entertain myself. If you are not a really good swimmer or you're not a really competitive person, there is something that you can gamify your way out of this. What I really like about gym, going to pool, in the morning, there is, I will say old ladies, but I don't know if they would get offended about this. But I love them. I love being friends with old women. They like, they are the opposite of competitive, and they know how to enjoy life. Like they say, oh, nothing problems, and then they are la la la. That's really nice. I'm really happy to um, be around them. This video is not about gym anymore, but I have another thing. So when I was a child, there was my therapy session. I had I don't know how to call this, nannies. I don't know. My mom was a teacher, so until I go to school, someone needs to take care of me when she was away. So one of person that she is taking care of me was working at a mail post office when before she got married, and then she had children, and then she likes being taking care of children, blah blah. We were living in the same apartment household. Two details. I don't know if she would give consent for me to talk about this, but I will not tell her name. Then the thing is, mm, she had really good manners, and I think also she knew how she was really smart, and she knew how to carry herself, and she was having tea parties a lot, and I really liked it. So I don't know how old she was at those times, but she were having tea parties to invite her friends, and then there's old woman in the same house, and there's a lot of laughter and stories, blah blah. That was really fun, not funny. Sometimes funny. Some people are really funny in these groups, and it's just like, oh, we can listen her for hours. And she had, never mind. Okay, I will make an AI film about her. Then you will see more. But I will, for another thing. So I was always forgetting my coin for the cabinet for the closing the gym stuff. Then I had a genius idea, putting a coin to my bank, of course, but I put a 50-cent coin into my shoe. So many times I forgot to take uh, it out. I went to gym with a coin in my shoe. That was something that helped. I don't know if my consumer choices changed anything, but very recently Albert Heijn started to selling bigger cottage cheese boxes. So they were always small ones, like 100 grams. Now they started to sell 200 grams for cheaper. This morning I was ran out of cottage cheese, and then I was going to buy some, but the package was damaged, so I didn't get that one. What else? Yeah, this video is not about gym anymore. This video is about uh, old woman who likes enjoying life. What else? Gym. Doing sports. It's really good for your mental health, probably. There's a lot of things happening. I don't know about anything about psychology. I believe it helped me. Mm, there is a. Okay, I will translate a joke. There is a caricature in Turkish. There is a person asking to other person, "How do you keep your sanity?" And the other one says, "I don't." And then he has a cap and stuff with the crazy people. Yeah, there's a lot of things happening in the world all the time. I think best you can do going to gym and try to think about your own actual problems, how much impact you can create and do things with your life. Going to gym. No, I don't. I've lost in my interest on discussing this. Today I will do record 3 more videos. So now I am launching my persona Ayça Social, and I've been talking about it. So in the beginning of this video I talked about I'm a creative technologist, a futurist, and an artist, claiming that I am an artist. Okay, amazing. But the thing is, I need to start at some point, and I already mentioned a few times I will have my solo exhibition. It should happen at some point. And yeah, we will see. I think I will be exactly sure that, okay, I do create art when I have my solo exhibition. Yes, that's a threshold. And also selling my art. So, for example, I that is a hobby at this moment. If this is my part of my work, I should be able to sell these things to people who can enjoy it or collect it and then have, I don't know, whatever they want to do. I, I'm not sure how does this work in uh, art economy, but I would want to have dinner parties with my collectors. But I don't know if my collectors would like each other because I am many things at the same time, and then maybe they are not exactly compatible. We will see. I will stop making faces. Mm, yeah, have a nice day. You can find me on Instagram as Ayça.tek, Ayça.social, and Ayça.kunst. If I didn't deactivate any of them, I don't know when you are watching this video. They are three separate personalities. Ayça.tek is doing creative technology stuff, good old usual things. Ayça.kunst has been working on her art career and she's becoming an artist. And Ayça.social, she's an entrepreneur. She is creating new opportunities, selling stuff, and creating um, impact in the world, blah blah. She's really ambitious. I don't know how to control her. So today I will have 3 more videos about my postcards. And if you don't want to follow all the details on the behind the scenes, the most curated part is on LinkedIn at this moment. Ultimately, I would want to have only my website and send things there, but at this moment, I am deciding to be on social platforms. I've talked 12 minutes. Bye bye.